Alright, here we go. We're going to give the live stream another try with the Mavic 3 Pro. We are about 8 miles north of Sebastian Inlet, Brevard County, Florida. Take a look down the beach to the south. And right there in the bottom right corner, that's the old Sebastian Beach Inn. It's been there forever. Managed to stay in one piece through a couple hundred hurricanes or so. Well, not that many, but a few. Take a little better look at it here. That's Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway down there. And we'll just zoom in on the SBI in a second. Might be a few of you that hung out there in the day. See if we can see anybody out on the deck. And it looks pretty well deserted. Take a look out over the ocean, see what's going on out there. Can usually spot turtles or occasional sharks, large fish. From this altitude it's pretty tough, but I can usually pick them out if I'm looking real close. Occasionally you'll see some dolphins out there, but we'll get out into the clearer water. It's generally where I can spot a few things. Just got to kind of look carefully. Just past that wave break, we should be able to spot something. I'm just going to switch off the cinematic so we can get out there a little quicker. Alright, so now we're out into the kind of cleaner water. The beaches have all been resanded, so I don't know what the hell good it does other than delays the inevitable. But I guess if you live on the beach, you like it. So now we're kind of looking straight down. So we're just looking for anything in the water that looks like it is a big fish. And I think we aren't going to see anything today. Usually I'd spotted something by now, but oops, wait a minute. Thought I had some movement down there. Let's see, I figured we'd see something by now. Still looking, still looking. Well, we can always go out a little deeper. And if that doesn't work, we'll come in and see if we can find some gators. Oh, I got something. There we go. There is something right down in there. Could be a turtle. Could be a shark. Let's zoom tighter. Might be a ray. It's too darn deep to tell. And it is moving right. It's kind of bullseyed in the center. It's almost impossible for me to see, so I doubt you're going to be able to see it on YouTube. But it is moving, whatever it is. And I'm on 7 times zoom, so let's find a more cooperative target. I just can't seem to... This won't come up toward the surface, so that's not going to help us. Well, maybe it will. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're talking. So I'm pretty sure they're turtles. There's 2 of them, and they're big. I'm not certain of the species. I can't really tell right now. I can drop in a little tighter on them, but they are out there mating. So let's see if they'll come back up to the surface again. I'm dropping in closer and closer. I don't want to spook them, but they're there. Kind of at the top of frame now. Oh, something flew by me. Alright, here they come. They're coming up to the top. Well, alright, they're messing around. I know it's difficult to see at 1080p, but make sure you have it on your highest resolution. That looks like it could be a big leatherback there on the top. But they're swimming around. Now, normally when I spot these turtles, occasionally you can pick up a shark. And that is a large turtle. Let's just say it's probably better than a 4-foot shell. Maybe closer to 5. I'm presently at about 335 feet above him, so... And he's got some weird discoloration on his back. Let's drop down a little tighter here. We can get closer without spooking him. Alright, down to about 240. Not certain if that's damage on his shell or doesn't appear to be in any kind of distress, but you never know. These turtles can live a long, long life. But he's diving back down. So let me zoom out again. See if we can see anything else in the immediate area. That's kind of what they end up looking like, is a little dark dot on the ocean. Of course, again, you could also mistake these for rays and other things, but shark is pretty easy to see. Got some other large ocean fish that we can pick out, but I don't want to make any promises just yet. I'll hope that maybe we can pick something out here. Let me slew this camera back up. There we go. We got some more turtles. So tonight, out on the beach, which this is a prime turtle nesting and mating area, there will be a bunch of turtles. These guys are pretty much staging offshore at the moment. So they're just kind of hovering offshore. They wait till it gets dark and bang, they're right on that beach. Let me zoom out again. So we're going to see if they've attracted any sharks. Don't seem to see anything that looks like big ocean predators, but you never know. I kind of push the drone around here a little bit. Let's see if we can pick up on a shape. Normally there are some rays out there. That's not an unusual sight. Pretty sure that's a turtle down there right now, but yeah, definitely looks like another turtle there, right dead center in the middle of the screen, but very difficult for me to see, so I know it's not going to translate well to YouTube. Let's zoom out and just see if there's anything in the immediate area that catches the eyeball. It's just that one spot there right now. There's definitely activity down there. Oops, hello. I'm kind of getting out of range of the controller, so it's difficult for the controller to respond to my inputs. It does it all at once or kind of lags a little bit, but for the most part it does a heck of a good job. These drones are amazing cameras. Definitely got something down to my right of frame. Thought I saw a flash, but then again, that could have just been me. Well, let's orient ourselves. I've been spinning all around. That is out east. So we're going to kind of look back to the south. And the area that I'm aiming at right now is known as Aqua Arena. Let's see if we can spot anything down here. Alright, let's see here. We're going to have to get the camera way down. Alright. And this is a 3x zoom. Generally easiest to pick something up at no zoom. This is kind of where the big stuff catches your eye. You're able to survey a little wider area. got an ND filter on too, so that's changing the colors here as we swing around. Well, no sharks. That's unusual. Turtles temporarily disappeared. All right. I think we might have to go look for some gators. Alright, let's look back up, see where we're at. And there's SBI. Let's take one last look down below us here. Darn, nothing. Well, there will be some critters down there on the shore in the morning. You'll see the turtle tracks. They come right up that beach, and right now everything's erased from last night, but and as you can see, there goes that person's tracks. Let's take a look offshore here one last time. Because you just never know when the dolphins are going to show up either. Nothing's popping out. Alright. Let's see, we fly back toward my favorite gator pond. I will just take a quick look north up Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway, otherwise known as A1A. A long straight road. Well, let's go over to this pond right over here in the local park. Never know what you're going to see in here. This pond is actually loaded with Florida softshell turtles, which are very ugly turtles. with a hell of a bite. You do not want to go reaching for one of these guys. Let's see if that gator's in here. He likes to hang around over in this corner. Let's see if he's down there. Do not see him. Scan the edge a little bit here. I think we're coming up craps today. Oops, there's a turtle out there now. I believe it's a turtle. He's down deep. Let's see. Well, the other inhabitants we have out here are coyotes. Incredibly leery, but they're out there. And let's see if we can maybe rustle one of those up. Kind of gotta come in hot on the coyotes and we'll catch them running, but they don't usually hang around when they hear a drone. It's pretty much game over for them once they hear something buzzing. Alright, this little spot over here occasionally holds a gator or two. Get in on top of it. Oops, weak antennas. I'd have to climb a little bit just so I can keep the signal going.
Where is it?
Well, nothing. Oh boy, low battery. Now, looks like we are going to have to return to home. All right, another battery toasted. I'm going to have to cut this transmission short. I'll be back maybe with a sunset video.